This is the hat. I think, Ed, I want to distribute while you're eating, but you'll recognize this hat as the one I wear when I play tennis against you. As I did last Tuesday, 2 days ago, when Leo, my partner, and I crushed you.
Took us one?
6-3. Not just one time, 2 times. He's writing it down. Edwin Gould. I have to say Gould. For a year, I thought he was John Galt's brother. Does anybody remember that?
Who is
And then Sean finally stopped saying his name at meetings, and then I realized, well, Sean must be a big Ayn Rand fan or something. Actually, Ed's got a very proud Scottish name. Edwin in Scottish means rich friend. Very proud. Now, galled, I was surprised to find, is a verb. And to galled is, and I'm not making this up, to irritate between the thighs.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Google it. It's the first hit. And as used in a sentence, as I was galled after that long run I took this morning. So he's like a rich friend with a rash. Before I move on, I already understand there's no way that I can get Ed to laugh today. Because Ed being an actuary, you all know that if you want an actuary to laugh on Thursday, you have to tell them the joke on Monday. On Sunday, Captain will start to laugh. Kathy, he didn't make you wear that hat today, did he? The one that says actuary's chick on it with a little fuzzy yellow chick on. No, he didn't make you wear that today. Okay. Actually, we all know that Kathy's a very smart lady, and she knew that Dad was going to be an actuary all along. She knows there are no guarantees in life, and that if you marry an actuary, you may not live any longer than other people. That may not be funny, but it will seem longer. In my insurance business, I've known a few actuaries, and the agents like to say that an actuary is a CPA who found the CPA work too exciting. When I met Ed, I knew he was an outgoing actuary because he was, as we spoke, he was staring at my shoes rather than his own shoes. And this is true. I told him at my first Rotary meeting that I'm a CFP, a Certified Financial Planner. And Ed says, well, I'm a CFP too. And I thought, was that a droll joke or what? What are the chances? Well, maybe he didn't hear me right, but then he pulls out a card that says Edwin Gould, FSA, Fellow of the Society of Actuaries, CFP, right on the card. So he truly is a CPA. And before I asked him, he said, well, he took the 12-hour-long CFP comprehensive exam for his own enjoyment and fun. Now, he did laugh because he knows that's true. That's true. Now, I'm not saying it is strange, but when he was born, the good Lord looked down at him and said, "Go figure." That as usual took it very literally. Now, for those of you who are CPAs here, how do you tell the CPAs from the actuaries? That's very easy. The actuaries are the visitors, and the CPAs are the ones behind the bars. You know, there are actually hundreds and hundreds of of actuary jokes on the internet, but literally 90% of them are not funny whatsoever. So, I'm short here. If you understand the mortality tables, you'll love this actuary joke. Old actuaries never die. They just get broken down by age and sex. And in that same vein, how do you tell an actuary from the deceased at a funeral? The deceased is the one with the new tie. Only one story quickly about Ed, the sporting career. He was out playing golf with a doctor and a priest, and the foursome ahead was playing very slowly, and the round was taking all day, and it was a hot day, and they were not happy about it. Later in the club bar, Ed and his two friends were complaining about the slow play. Another member of the club informed them that the foursome ahead of them was 4 firemen who actually had saved almost all the club members in a club member house fire the previous year. And unfortunately, they were all blinded in their rescue attempt, that they saved all the club's members. So immediately, Ed's group came to their senses, and the doctor immediately promised to have a world-renowned eye specialist examine the 4 firemen. The priest promised his congregation would pray for them. And Ed said, couldn't they play at night? Now, I'm not going to say he's coldly competitive, but remember, for tennis players, love means nothing. When he plays, he makes the football coaches I know look like wusses. Actually, last Tuesday, while we were so soundly crushing him, he permanently planted a ball in Leo's left armpit with a wicked forehand, and then took a victory lap. Now that's appropriate in the ACC when you leave all the scores, yeah, but not on the tennis court. He'll also creep right up to the net against a soft service and then blast his return at the net player. Luckily, we have a surgeon, Dr. Rodling, playing with us at all times, as well as several attorneys, including Hank. We're okay as long as we remember a computer is an actuary with a heart.